PickDogs.com here with your halftime show. We got the Bears and the Cowboys going at it. Premium pick in on the Bears today. Those of you that weren't premium members, but we got the Chicago Bears, and so far so good. Pretty much exactly how we drew it out on the telestrator. Cowboys just a very bad team this year. They're just not good. One of the more disappointing teams out there, Dallas Cowboys, pretty much playing like it. Meanwhile, on the basketball court, I think the Knicks are ready for a comeback here. Maybe not. I think if they got to play a full quarter all by themselves without the Nuggets even being on the floor, they would still lose. That's how much of a mismatch that game was. Another premium pick that we had on the New York Knicks today. Meanwhile, we have the Raptors as well. This one is going to be a battle all the way down. I don't know how it's going to be. Yeah, Dallas is going to lose outright. I got the Bears on the money line in this one, so all good over here. And, of course, the Bears get the second half kickoff as well. Just absolute domination here. The Cowboys, kind of exactly what we've seen from them in recent weeks. The first drive of the game, they look good, and after that, absolutely terrible. Jason Garrett has to be accountable here. I think that Kellen Moore has to be accountable. And I think the defense has been getting carved up as well. So looks like a gutting of the entire Cowboys coaching staff on the way, regardless if they make the regardless of what happens. Yep, Nuggets, big winner in the premium. I don't believe the game is final yet, but I'm willing to call it a winner. But, of course, halftime here in the Bears-Cowboys. This one is all Bears. Spotted the Cowboys 7 points. Pretty much like Steve Monahan and I talked about on the live show today. I know Steve was a Cowboys fan. He had a little more faith in the kicker than I did. But, you know, I said there would be at least a missed field goal in this game. And there certainly was one. You know, not that difficult of a field goal, a makeable field goal. Let's take a look at the second half lines and see if we could pound on the Bears some more here. Because the Cowboys, it's clear they have no answers, and now they're 10 points down. The Bears get the ball to start the second half. Anything short of a 3-and-out for the Cowboys, it's going to be all passing. Yeah, I think Trubisky, last year he ran with the football. This year he has not been running with the football. And we see him running, and it's creating a lot of opportunities here for the Bears. But thanks, everyone, for joining. Of course, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Ooh. Things got stuck there for a second. Weird. Anyways, the second half line is the Bears +4 at -115 all day. All day. They get the ball to start the second half. If they don't march down the field and score a touchdown, it would be seriously surprising. Of course, it is halftime of the Bears and Cowboys. Premium picks on the Knicks. Looks to be a sure thing. Surefire winner, up 129-92. They've been up 40 points about most of the second half. Anyways, we're here live every day at 10 a.m. Eastern time on the weekdays, 11 a.m. on the weekends. The total in the second half is 21.5. I don't see it, to be honest with you. I think it's going under. I like the Bears and under for the second half. Well, I mean, if it hits the under for the second half, that would be the under for the full game. So I'm going to take the under for the second half. Yeah, Jason Garrett, not one of his finest moments. Yep, wild win outright for the Puck Dogs. A few other picks did not come in, I'll tell you that much. Most notably, the Bruins and Montreal. But that's the whole thing. You lay the puck line, your exposure is a lot less. You know, the Puck Dogs certainly don't win them all, that's for sure. They have won a lot more than they've lost. This is probably, from what I've seen, maybe their toughest night so far. They did have the Wild. Let's see. Chris had Arizona. They were a winner. I don't have the Rangers. Chris had Jets, Arizona, and Wild, so he's still very much in it for his parlay. Well, I can't even tell you how many bets if that would have happened. But I'll tell you what is happening is an absolute destruction here of the Dallas Cowboys. This is a team in disarray. A lot of the things that I feared about this team, and I couldn't give out the full details on the show because I had the premium pick in on the Bears. But I tried to be as hint as possible that the Cowboys were in real trouble tonight. And they certainly are. The Bears get the second half kickoff. If they so much as score a field goal, this game is really over. Yeah, I would say that I would bet against that Josh McDaniels coaching the Cowboys next year. I would put all the money on Lincoln Riley. Well, I took the Bears second half, so I don't think that means that I think Dallas will come back. So, I don't know. It would be hard to win our second half Bears bet if the Cowboys, the Bears getting 4 points, if the Cowboys won the game because they're losing by 10. I took the Bears to win this game. That was my premium pick on this game. Premium members, of course, know that. I also had the Raptors, who appear to be in trouble, and the Denver Nuggets, who up winners 129-92. It was a 37-point win for the Nuggets. I would consider Bears second half money line here as well at plus 180. I don't miss baseball season. It'll be here soon enough. Don't worry about it. Like clockwork. Baseball is tough. It's a long haul. The Bears plus 4 now down to minus 120. Bears plus 2 at 144. Bears plus 1 at 152. Bears minus a half at plus 189. So if I was doing money line, I don't know. I'd probably just take it flat. Yeah, I think absolutely. If you want to go down to like 3.5, it's actually a good one. 4 is the reason why 4, because they figure a field goal versus a touchdown there, and that could be the differential there. That's where they come up with that number. I have to say the Raptors have had every chance to win this game against the Rockets. They've had every chance. They have missed free throws. They have missed shots. They've had breakaway layups. Now it looks like the Raptors going to the line down 6 with about 1:15 left to go in the game. But we're on the Bears. We've been on the Bears. It was a premium pick that I gave out was Chicago Bears. I have no faith in the Cowboys, and laying points with them on the road just seems like a bad deal. I mean, if they score 2 touchdowns here and shut out the Bears in the second half, well, that would be a win, but I don't see it happening. But, our second half pick, we're going to just stick with the Bears here. Continue to go with the Chicago Bears. The Bears 144, Cowboys -6. I have no idea what that means. But anyways, I'm on the Bears second half. Really light schedule. I got all the NBA games up for tomorrow. I did 5 college basketball videos as well. I'm going to load those after we go take Sam out for his walk around the block. Usually for Thursday night football, Monday night football, what I generally do is I watch the first half at the house, and then the second half I watch on the phone. And I just, with Sam. Especially if it's not close, like this one. Mitch, did you say there would be who would you say would be the next coach for the Cowboys? Lincoln Riley. That's who I think it is. Yep. I already gave out my pick in the total and on the side. Cowboys always seem to come out in the third quarter. They certainly didn't do it last week, and they certainly haven't done it in 6 of their games this season. They're 6-6. So I would say they don't always come out, that's for sure. I don't know. I don't know if Jason Garrett makes it to the airplane. I'll be honest with you. If this score holds up, I don't see how Jason Garrett makes it to the airport at 6-7. With the Eagles, they'll be pushed right to them. It looks like the Raptors are going to lose to the Rockets, so that would be a premium loser. Happens. But anyways, we're on the Bears for the game. That was a premium pick. We're on the Bears second half. Our dog of the day, Furman, up by 8 points at the half against Auburn. You know, we can't count that as a winner yet, that's for sure, but we're getting, I think, 14.5 points, so we're up by 22.5. Stranger things have happened. Oklahoma squeaking by North Texas in what was a funky line. Took a big second half for them to do it. Louisiana Tech over Mississippi State. If you watch the video, you got that winner as well. But I have about 5 college basketball videos for tomorrow. All the NBA for tomorrow is already up. I have Duke versus Virginia Tech. I did Pitt versus Louisville. I did Rhode Island versus Providence. Iowa versus Michigan. Did a bunch. Did a dog of the day. The Bears. Bears 17. Cowboys -6. That's all Bears here. Thanks for joining me for the halftime show. It looks like they're about ready to kick off. It's kind of like, what's this look that these guys have? It's with the hoodie on underneath the sport coat. Not really sure. Yeah, I don't know if he makes it to the airport. I wonder if the Cowboys private charter, if it goes from O'Hare or from Midway. But I'll tell you what, it's going to be one of the longest rides of Jason Garrett's life, because I don't think he makes it to the airport. I've taken that ride to the airport. It's not fun to begin with. It's going to be extra not fun today for Jason Garrett. I have a feeling tomorrow morning he's not the coach of the Cowboys anymore, even though they're in the middle of a playoff race. If Jerry Jones keeps him now, then that can only mean one thing. He's got pictures of something. Because this team came out gangbusters on the opening drive, and we haven't seen anything since that remotely resembles a team trying to win a football game. Our second half pick is the Bears and the under. I'm kind of iffy on the under, but I'll stick with the Bears. I have the Bears for the full game as well. That was a premium pick. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Have a great rest of the night. I'll see you guys at 10 a.m. Be sure to check out all of our videos over on YouTube. I'm going to post some college hoops in just a little bit when I get back from Walking Sam. Have a great night.